I'm Janine Hall, founder of Quant Solutions, and today we're going to discuss employee or contractor in the film industry. Quant Solutions has its roots in the film industry. We've had the pleasure of working with many media and production companies, and without fail, each company has come to me with questions about whether or not someone is an employee or a contractor. For my film clients, it's all about control. To dive into these buckets, we're going to look at 3 different positions: behavioral control, financial control, and relationship control. So we're going to start with the behavioral control with the production assistant. Now, even though a production assistant can be hired for just one day, their duration is often mistakenly used as a determining factor in setting them as an independent contractor, when actually their behavioral control is what determines that these people are employees. And why that is because the producer is the one telling the production assistant, 1, when to show up, 2, where to show up, 3, how the work is going to get done when they are there. Therefore, they are employees. A good rule to keep in mind for this position is if the word assistant is in their title, their behavior determines them as an employee. Next, for the financial position, we're going to look at the role of a director of photography. Now, with this position, people often come with their own equipment, which means they've made a great investment in their own personal business and are providing a service to you on a temporary basis. They can have multiple projects going on, and they are in control of how the money they earn is spent, in a much different way than a production assistant. Therefore, they are an independent contractor. Next, we're going to look at the role of the editor. Now, this one gets a little tricky because editors can be treated as employees or independent contractors. And the determining factor here is the relationship. So, is this particular editor available for multiple jobs, or do they have to run each potential new gig by you? Do they use their own equipment, just as the director of photography? Or do they have to show up to an office and use your equipment? If the answer is that they show up at your office and use your equipment, and they have to run new projects by you, it means they're an employee. If they are free to take on as much work as they can handle, use their own studio and equipment and studio to do the editing, and get to determine their own schedule, they are an independent contractor. Thank you so much for listening to me today. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below or shoot me an email at hello@quantsolutions.co. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thank you.